Hello everyone, it is Heath with the Groovy Gold Hunter, and I am here in my garage again doing a little gold panning, and this is going to be a little bit different. I went and bought a bag of sand, yes, at Home Depot. And why, you ask? Because I wanted to see if I could get gold out of that bag. So I'm going to show you the bag that I bought. I've already kind of started on it last night because I wanted to see if I can run it through my sluice, and I was able to, but there's a lot bigger material in there than you would think. So I'll show you the bag. Okay, so I bought this all-purpose sand, Quikrete all-purpose sand, 50 pounds of it. I only bought one bag because I didn't feel like lugging more than one bag. So put it in this bucket right here, and like I said, the first maybe 20 pounds I just started sending it through my sluice here, but I was getting a lot of larger rocks and it was getting into my drain mat holes, and decided I would start classifying it down to plus 20. So I've been doing it pretty much a gallon at a time. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to finish the rest of this. So far I've got no gold, so there went about half of the bag. I got about 25 pounds left. I have not been panning out my tailings. I'm just not going to do that with a bag of sand because more than likely there's not any gold in here, and I'm not going to spend 3 or 4 days panning out 50 pounds of sand. So again, just running it through the sluice. Everything that gets caught, I'll stick it over here in the pan it out in my panning station, and see if we can get some gold. So let's start doing it right now. Let me get everything set up and we'll get rolling. Okay, so for this batch that I'm fixing to do, I got about a gallon worth of sand here that I classified down, like I said, to plus 20 or minus 20, somewhere like that. And I had this sluice mat in there, and it's got the ripples in the front, and then it's got the drain mat. This one I did before this one, and it's nothing but drain mat. I don't know if you can see it, but from top to bottom it's drain mat. And since I'm running very thin material, very light material, I decided just to use this and not use the ripples with it. So I want to see how this does with this gallon of sand that I'm fixing to put in a sluice box. So yeah, learning as I go. By the way, there's my water flow. Here's my damper knob to adjust the flow, and obviously the recirculating water. So let's get started. I think that's a good angle for you guys to see. Not really set up perfectly for this, but we're gonna give it a shot. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump half of this bucket into this sluice mat. I've got this catching my tailings, but like I said, I'm not going to pan any of that out. I just don't want it in my recirculating water. Once I get half of this done, I will pull this mat out, stick it in a bucket to pan out, and then I'll do it again. Do this for a couple more seconds and then we'll cut to that point. I don't think you want to sit here. I don't think I have enough camera time to sit here because it's going to take me about an hour. So normally when I'm doing this, I'm a little bit more meticulous about how much sand that I put in here. I put a lot less and kind of let it flow a little bit easier. But this is Home Depot bag of sand, so I'm being a little bit more careless because I figured if there's any gold whatsoever, it should catch in some of these holes, but I'd be shocked if there is any, but we'll see. So let me put a couple more scoops and then we will cut straight to me being done with this, because I don't think you want to see me doing this for the next hour. Okay, while I'm still doing this, so there's a couple things I wanted to talk about with this build. Now, I have made a video that I haven't edited out yet, but I'm going to have a video of me making the sluice box, the sluice mats, everything from start to finish, because I wanted to kind of document everything I've been doing, because I've never done it before, and I'm doing it, trial and error, trying to figure out if I can get better at doing this, if there's any other ways I can make these things and stuff like that. But as far as this is concerned, I should have done a better job as far as measuring this out. It's 5.5 inches. And it's only 5.5 inches. The board that I had in my garage was 5.5 inches, so I just made that width because that's how wide my board was. But if I have to do it all over again, I'm going to probably do 6 inches because you can buy dream mats and sluice mats that come in 6 inches. That being said, I'm having issues with my silicone, my waterproofing on the corners and stuff. This little rubber piece right here that I put in is actually a piece of rubber that goes against the wall. It's like a wall trim like you would see in schools, but so far it's been pretty effective. I didn't really get into detail about making this. I just wanted to see if I can make a basic sluice box and to see if it would work. And this has worked fine. If you want to see more about it, I'll eventually have that video out for you to see. The other thing I wanted to say is every YouTube video I've seen of people panning this stuff out, they've always tried to find out where this sand is coming from. And they said that they couldn't find where the manufacturer got their sand. So they were wondering if it was from like California, Arizona, whatever, so they can kind of determine if there would be gold in it. This Quickcrete, there is a thing on the back that says it is from Atlanta, Georgia. If they get their stuff in Georgia, then that might be a good thing because Georgia has gold, and if they are pulling out sand in those areas where there is gold, then maybe there is a chance that there'll be some gold in here. But you never know where this stuff comes from because they could buy it from anywhere and you never know where it came from. So that being said, I'll shut up and keep sluicing. Alright, that was about half of that bucket, so I'm gonna stop right there, do half and half like I said, and I think I'm gonna let this flow just a little bit more, get some of the lighter sands out, and then we are going to pull this mat and stick it in a bucket, clean it out, and go ahead and pan it. I was gonna wait until I got the whole bucket done, but might as well just pan it. So here is my potential pay dirt that I got out of the sluice mat and underneath the sluice mat. So here we go. Moment of truth. Will there be gold? Now, I don't know if you can see it with the camera, but there is black sand in this dirt or sand, and that's always a good sign. Alright, starting to put some black sand in that, so let's pan the rest of this out. I really shouldn't be this meticulous with something that is not supposed to have any gold in it whatsoever, but it's just a force of habit. I take my time. Alright, let's drop back. Alright, let's do it this way. Let me change angles. I'll do it live so y'all don't think I'm cheating just in case there's gold in there. I'm going to stick it up here and then pan it down. Is that good? That's good. Alright, can you see now? There you go. Yeah, there's no gold in here. I can already tell. Alright, so struck out on that one. So I'm going to keep doing it and see if there's any gold in there. So far, no gold. How surprising. I'm going to call Home Depot and complain and tell them that their pay dirt isn't guaranteeing any gold. I wonder what they'd do if I did that. You're saying don't have no gold in it. I want my money back. I want my $3 back. You cheapskates. Alright, we'll be back. Okie dokie, so I just finished that 1 gallon little bucket of sand. There is everything that's left in this sluice mat. I changed the sluice mats and used this one because I just think it's a little bit more effective. I think it catches more sand. So yeah, we're going to put it in a bucket, pan it out like we did the last one. See if we can find some gold, something. This one has a lot less sand getting underneath it than that other sluice mat as well, and it's probably caused this side that sits underneath this is a lot thicker, so it's it's not able to get underneath it. But I really do like this sluice mat. It seems to catch a lot more sand, and it seems to do a better job. Probably made that one a lot better than the other ones. Alright, so I'm going to get all that sand out. Make sure we're not missing anything. Make sure I'm not spilling any sand. I never knew how important a squirt bottle was until I started doing this. And I've got like 5 of them now. This is what I got this time around. You can see it. And start panning it. Take it to the top. So here we go. It's time to pan it back. I feel like a magician. Nothing in my hand. Nothing in my hand. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ta-da! Stupid. Tap it so much I'm tapping it to the other side. A lot of black sand in here. I don't like a lot of black sand when I pan back. Try to get rid of as much as I can. I think I just saw, if I'm not mistaken, that is a whatchamacallit, not ruby, the red ones. Is that a piece of gold? Is that a piece of gold? I think I got gold. I think I have gold. Holy cow. Oh crap. Hold on. Oh, here. I'll zoom in, but I think that right there is a piece of gold. We gotta wait and see. Let me set this down because I gotta get me some squirt bottle so I can square all this excess black sand. I am almost 100% sure that is gold right there. And if it is, that is just so cool. Alright, let me get all this stuff out. I'm panning all this back, and everything that didn't have gold, I want it out. Alright, let's re-tap. I think I got a piece of gold in this. What are those red things called that are in rivers? Oh God, I'm having a brain fart. I know what they are, I just can't think of the name of them. Garnets. Jeez Louise, I'm sure somebody was screaming garnets. Garnets. Looked like I had a mini little garnet in here. But more importantly, and more amazingly, if that's a word, I think I have gold. Oh, come on. I'm trying to hurry up and pan back so I can get to it, but there is a ton of black. Okay, there's 2 more garnets right there, I think. They look like garnets. They might not be, I don't know. But there's one there and one there. They're too small to amount to anything. I don't think you can even do anything with them, but they are shiny. Not as shiny as that. I see a piece of gold, guys. I am telling you, there is gold in this pan. God, that is so cool. Home Depot. Struck it rich at Home Depot. Now, how much is this gold worth that I'm looking at? I would say probably a half a cent. But that's not the point. I think there's another piece of gold. That's 2 pieces of gold. There's a little bitty one there and a bigger one back there. Whew. Wow. Yep, that is a piece of gold. That is insane. There it is right there. There's 2 pieces of gold in this. Let me tap them back. Is that another little piece right there? It's hard to tell. Nope, 2 pieces of gold. That is a decent sized piece of gold. Okay, guys, let me get the camera here because you can't see it from where you're at. Let me flip the mic over. Don't you fall. Okay, let me get a close up here. Do you see those 2 pieces right there? Try not to get my shadow in it, but do you see them? That is 2 pieces of gold straight out of the sands of Home Depot. I don't know what to think about this. I'm not surprised, but I am surprised. You know what I mean? Oh man, I gotta suck that up. 2 pieces of gold. God, if it didn't take forever to pan that stuff out, I would go down to Home Depot every day. I guess what I'm saying is, if you don't want to pay money for pay dirt and go to like these companies that sell pay dirt and you get about the same amount of gold, go to Home Depot. Buy you a 50-pound bag of sand and spend hours and days panning it out because you can find gold. So far, I have found gold, and I still have this much left to pan out. I got about a quarter left of the bag, so we'll say, what, 10 pounds left, give or take, and out of that 40 pounds, I've got maybe 5 cents worth of gold. So is it worth it? No, of course not. Very interesting. I'm interested to know how they process their sand, if they actually try to pull gold out before they process the sand, and maybe they miss some, or what the story is on it. If anybody knows, leave it in the comment below, because that amazes me. So anyway, I'm going to cut to the rest of this, and I'm going to just go back to showing you my pans, because this will take me a few more hours, but I got 2 pieces of gold. That is insane. Okay, so I got done. Ooh, too close. Okay, so I got done with my last batch. It was about, I don't know, maybe about 10 pounds. That's what I have left, so let's pan it. Alright, let's try it out. So this stuff does have some smaller rocks in it because I didn't classify it down to -20. I classified it down to +20 -1/8 inch, just because I didn't want to go through all that tedious stuff. Nope, that was it. No more. At least no more that I caught through my sluice box and or my pan. The fact that I was able to get 2 minute little pieces of gold, it was worth doing. Will I do it again? Probably. If I get bored and I don't want to spend money on pay dirt, that type of thing, yeah, I'll probably do it again. But next time I'll probably be a little bit more meticulous and a little bit more, really dig in there and see if I can get any, get everything that's in it. 50-pound bag of sand is a lot of sand. I might do some research and see if they sell different types of sand, like black sands and stuff like that. I don't know if they do, but I want to find out, because that would be interesting to know as well. But anyway, that was the Home Depot 50-pound bag of sand challenge with the Quikrete, so hard to say, Quikrete sand bag. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the share button, like button. You know the drill. I appreciate everyone who has subscribed, all 18 of you. Tell your friends, tell your family. Subscribe to my channel because I like to beg. So until the next time, you guys have a great one. Have a Merry Christmas. Hopefully I'll have another video out before Christmas, but if I don't, I hope you guys have a really good Christmas. Happy New Year. I hope you get all the gold in the world for Christmas. I hope Santa Claus brings you a nugget. I hope he brings me a nugget. Bye, y'all.